Darkside here, and welcome back to another episode of my new series called Pure Heat. More Pure Heat for a brand new week, brand new games that are hot, that are lit on the horizon for 2026, games you're probably not even aware of. And I made it to an easy digest video format. So they say information is knowledge, knowledge is power. Here I'm gonna give you the information, and you do what you will with the rest. Let's jump right in. First up, we have Project Spectrum. This looks, to me, this looks like it's gonna be a banger. This looks amazing. If you're into like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, might be for you. I showed this previously on the channel before. I just love the visuals right now, so I wanted to show it again in case you didn't see it. Got the trailer really quick. I don't know when the release date is as of yet, but it is dropping sometime this year. I'm assuming they're using Unreal Engine 5 for this because that's what a lot of game companies are doing now. And if so, they knocked this one out the park. This looks really good. I personally I grew up on like a lot of the Resident Evils, so I'm a little bit on the old school side. So Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Nemesis, so on and so forth. My favorite Resident Evil of all time, I've enjoyed them all. My favorite was when they did Resident Evil 4, the first one. I know there's a second reincarnation of the Resident Evil 4. Came out a couple of years ago, but I'm talking about way back when they first did it. I played that game. I had no life. I just no life, dude. It was so amazing. This looks like something it could be similar. I love this protagonist right here. This guy looks pretty cool. I'm about to curse. Hit him with the Molotov cocktail. Looks really creepy. Honestly, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words with this one. So check out. Right now it's called Project Spectrum. I don't know what the official name's gonna be yet. But yeah, guys, add Project Spectrum to your list. Swing by their page and subscribe if you want. Next up, we have The Florist. Release date is coming soon. This is a atmospheric exploration survival horror, a classic survival horror experience set in a town overgrown with deadly yet beautiful flowers. Solve and ingenious puzzles, defeat horrifying enemies, and uncover the mystery behind a plan to create a new life in the most inhuman way imaginable. So, produced by Unclear Games. If you're into horror, might be another one you might want to add to your list and check it out. Might be up your alley, your cup of tea. My guys always say I love horror games, but I'm just a huge wussy at heart. Especially if they're really scary. I'll wake up at 3 in the morning and turn the lights on and stuff like that if it's really good. Yeah, guys, add The Florist to your list. I'm trying to go quick here because I have quite a few titles to show today. Next up, we have The Pines. This is another psychological horror RPG, story rich. Psychological horror RPG where every choice and consequences. After a failed case, former detective Edward Walker arrives at The Pines, a secluded retreat, a therapist on site, and the promise of peace. But beneath the carefully constructed calm, something is deeply wrong. So no release date as of yet. So if you're into psychological horrors, you might want to check out The Pines. So might be another game you might be interested in. Next up, we have Ritual Tides. This is another psychological horror survival game, so very atmospheric. And it's like the last one. If you're into atmospheric psychological horror, here you go. I'm just shoving these titles down your throat. Hopefully you don't choke or vomit. I'm giving you good stuff. Keep in mind. Oh, that looked gruesome. I'm giving you good titles to add to your list, so you're well informed. You're ahead of the curve. Ritual Tides is a single-player narrative-driven first-person psychological horror game set on an isolated British island of Ortis. Explore the island and cover dark paths, lost Food, ammunition, and supplies evade the cult of the Flower Parish and survive Lovecraftian horrors. So this sounds like something you might want to jump into. Here you go. You can thank me later. Stay out and look out for you. Add ritual ties to your list. Next up, we have Silent Hill Downfall. I think I've shown this previously on the channel. Coming out sometime this year. Brought to us by Greenburn and Konami. Another horror action adventure type game. So if you're a fan of the Silent Hill IP, the Silent Hill franchise, this might be something you want to look into, check out, pick up. When it comes out, returning to the island town to put things right, Simon Ordell is sent to a world of tense evasion, explosive confrontation, and mind-bending puzzle that slowly surface the truth at Saint Amelia. Yeah, so I know of the Silent Hill IP. I know of a lot of the titles. I just never actually played any of them. I gotta check my Steam library. Maybe I bought one or two. I have a lot of games in my Steam library I need to start playing. They're just collecting dust. Playing too many of these goddamn gotcha games take up too much of my time. Need to start playing some real games. Get back into that. I used to play a lot of real games before I jumped into this gotcha genre. That's just me. Let me stop rambling. Yeah, guys, add Silent Hill Downfall to your list. Next up, we have Hazard Levels. This is coming out April 30th, so 3 days after me recording this video. So this is another, action heist type game, but what's cool about it has online co-op. So if you're a person that likes co-op when you're online with your people, your buddies, your homies, then this is something you might want to check out. Enter the unsuitable rifts, survive otherworldly creatures, and grab bizarre ingredients to fuel a secret brewery hidden beneath the British pub. Hazard Levels is a 1 to 4 player physics, co-op driven survival horror. Where the deeper you go, the stranger it gets. Just make it back before last orders. So, yeah, guys, you might want to check this out. Add Hazard Levels to your list. Next up, we have Long Gone. I believe I showed this. I think I showed this last week. I like and support indie titles and indie development studios because they make a lot of innovative stuff that you don't really see, different from the AAA and the AA companies. So I always try to support them. But this is coming out. Unfortunately, this is coming out in 2027. So post-apocalyptic, adventure. So something you might want to check out when it does come out. So if you're into 2.5D or 2D or 3D pixel narrative adventures, this might be something you want to check out. Yeah, guys, so add Long Gone to your list. Next up, we have Never Be Alone. Actually, sometimes it's good to be alone, but yeah, Never Be Alone is coming out sometime later on 2026, maybe by fall or winter. This is another post-apocalyptic action zombie type game. So if you're a fan of zombie type post-apocalyptic type games, this might be for you. Never Be Alone is an open world zombie survival game designed solo play and seamless co-op. So there's another co-op game I just showed you right now. That's 2 of them. Face the apocalypse alone, survive together in a world reclaimed by nature 10 years after the outbreak. So here you go. And Never Be Alone to your list. Next up, we have Dragon Sword Awakening. Now, this is a game I might definitely want to check out. This looks phenomenal. I've been keeping my eye on this. I'm highly anticipated for this. Hopefully you are too. This is coming out in July, so right around the corner. So this is a predecessor to Dragon Nest. And they originally was just going to name this Dragon Sword, but now they changed the name to Dragon Sword Awakening. And I've heard they did a ton of changes in the game since the last beta. I was watching one of the content creators I follow. His name is Scion Storm. There's a list of things they changed. Gameplay, the mechanics, the gacha. So this game looks like it might have potential. And if you're into open world, I'm kind of getting tired of these open world games, honestly. This one right here, I want to check out, see how it is. Maybe I might, get into this one. we'll have to wait and see. Like I said, July is around the corner. So if you're a fan of Dragon Nest and the work of Helm 13 Inc., then Dragon Sword Awakening might be for you. Yeah, guys, add Dragon Sword Awakening to your list. Next up, we have Members of the Uncrowned. This is another game that looks really good. Looks like it'd be a sleeper hit, maybe a possible banger. It's brought to us by Nexon. So if you're familiar with Nexon and their titles, then here you go. There's another one. This says coming soon, so sometime this year. This is another MMORPG, action dark fantasy. Members of the Uncrowned is a dark fantasy MMORPG where fast-paced, satisfying isometric view combat meets brutal, gory visuals. An epic tale drenched in human blood at the hands of elven invaders embark on a journey to reignite the house's last ember of hope. If you're into like D4 and PoE and what's the other one? Can't think of it right now. If you're into like isometric action type games, this might be for you. Oh, Last Epoch, that's the one I was thinking about. This looks really good. Hopefully it is good, but we'll have to wait until it drops. So Members of the Uncrowned, guys, add this to your list. And next up we have Dragon Raja Re-Rise. I've never played Dragon Raja. I've heard of it. So if you're familiar with Dragon Raja, there's actually two of them. So I don't know if they're the same games or they're two different Dragon Rajas. I'll show you in a minute after this. But visually it looks pretty good. You know, doesn't disappoint. Again, if you're a fan, swing by, check out Dragon Raja Re-Rise. Maybe I'll check it out as well, because like I said, I never played any of them. I heard they're pretty good. So, I don't know. We'll see. This is the other. Oh no, sorry, I confused it. So we have Aeon 2. I have two Soul Lands. I thought it was two Dragon Rajas. It's coming out this year. Now I used to play the original Aeon. I played it for quite some time. Pretty at the time it was pretty entertaining. But then, you know, it got got cluttered with a lot of BS. A lot of go hards, a lot of that's the word I'm looking for. People that just like do everything. They have to have everything in gear. I can't think of the name right now. So it kind of like ruined the game a little bit. PvP was unbalanced at the time. I mean, people were, I don't know, it was just crazy. So little by little, I just went a lot of the game. But I did have fun for a while before all that stuff happened. So yeah, we got a new one coming out sometime this year, guys. So add Aeon 2 to your list. This is what I was talking about. They got Soul Land open world MMORPG. One of them. I'm not familiar with the Soul Land IP. I think this is based off of an anime from what I've heard. But if you're familiar with it, then here you go. Something you want to look into. Have fun. Good luck. And lastly, we have another Soul Land called Soul Land Awakening World. Now, I don't know if these two are the same game or the two different Soul Lands, but this one's coming out Q2 of 2026, so it's coming out pretty soon. So again, if you're a fan of Soul Land, here you go. You got two Soul Land titles to take a look at. And this, you know, thank me later. Hey guys, that's all I have for you this week. Hopefully there's a title here that you saw that you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below what do you guys think. Let me know if there's a title that you saw that maybe I'm not aware of and you would like to see on the channel. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe out there, guys. Really, it's a crazy world we live in. And if you're not safe, you can't play any of these games. That's it for this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.